Hi, and welcome to The Bottom Line. I'm Pastor Paul Steele from Bethlehem Church in Austin, Minnesota. The Bottom Line is our weekly summary of the previous Sunday's sermon. And this past Sunday, we started a new sermon series entitled Lost, where we are taking a look on what the Bible says and what Jesus says about our finances. Money is a big concern that many of us have. And you may be wondering, why would we talk about money in church? Shouldn't we stick with issues like discipleship and spiritual formation and spiritual topics? Well, the reality is that money is a spiritual issue. The Bible says, and Jesus said, way too much about money for us to be lost financially. So in Matthew chapter 6, verses 19 through 21, Jesus told us that our hearts and our treasures are linked, and that what we value, our treasures, end up influencing the desires of our hearts. And when we pursue the desires of our hearts, those desires, our treasures in our hearts, go to the same place. And so Jesus wants us to store up eternal things. Things like love, things like good works, things like faith, so that they are being stored in heaven and not here on earth where moth eats away at them and rust destroys. Desire eternal things. And then in Luke chapter 16, verses 10 through 13, Jesus taught that how we handle money demonstrates our faithfulness. How we handle our money demonstrates our faithfulness to God. See, our money isn't really actually our money. It's rather a gift that God gives to us. And we are to be responsible for it. We are to manage it well. And so when we remember that God is our King, He is our Master, and that we are managing His possessions, His things, then we will end up being faithful in what He has given to us. But when we get that wrong, we can allow our money to take control of us, and it can become our master. And Jesus says this, that you cannot have two masters. You can't serve both God and money. You have to choose one or the other. So Jesus says, worship God. Remember the place that God is in control. He's the King. You worship Him. He created us to be His stewards. And so we are to manage what He has given to us. And that includes our money. So here's the bottom line. The bottom line this week is Christians are to be good stewards of our finances. A steward is someone who manages the things of another person. We are to be good stewards of God's resources that He has given to us. And so our challenge this week is this. Figure out how much money comes into your life, into your bank account, and then where it goes. This is a crucial first step of getting control of our finances, knowing what comes in and then what goes out and where does it go? Where is our money going? Hey, thanks for being part of Bethlehem. I want to invite you to come and be part of our service. Remember, we have in-person service at 10:30 Sunday mornings next to Ellis Middle School. And you can continue to join us live on YouTube and on Facebook. And remember, if there's a prayer request that you'd like me to be praying about, let me know. I'd be glad to be praying for you. And remember, one of the best ways you can support what we are doing here at Bethlehem is to give. So go to our website, follow the Give tab, give, and help us to do the ministries that we're doing here in Austin. Have a wonderful rest of the week, and God bless.